When you put that jersey back on, we heard you say it feels nice to put this jersey back on and know it's not coming off.
Yeah.
What is that feeling like right now?
It's a feeling of being comfortable, of being in a situation where I know that they're trying to win, and somewhere that had a lot of fond memories over the last 7 years and really since being drafted. And so not many people get to put a jersey on when they're drafted and then keep that jersey on for the rest of their career. And so just those feelings of joy and being a little bit surreal, honestly, at this point. I don't think it's fully set in, but I'm just very, very happy to be back, and couldn't be happier to be trying to win a World Series with this organization.
You talk about not many people getting a chance to be with one organization for their whole career, especially at this point in where the game is.
Yeah.
You get drafted in 2011. You're under contract now through 2030. That's almost 2 decades in this organization. I mean, have you thought about even the type of legacy that you could be building here in the history of this franchise?
I think it went partly into the decision making. I mean, Chelsea and I would kind of, we would talk about later at night when things would settle down, like, it would be really cool to be able to start and finish, with the Mets, and it also would be really cool to kind of build that legacy, like you said. I mean, these stats, kind of keep building on them, and I don't know, you always reach out and hope that one day, maybe you've played well enough, you bring a World Series here, you help bring a World Series here, that maybe you could get your number up there someday, kind of like Keith did this last year, and have that moment. And so that's definitely something I will be, striving towards and trying to push myself towards, because, ultimately that means that you've done good things while you've been here.
After Game 3 against San Diego, we had a chance to speak with you, and you talked about what uncertainty was ahead of you.
Yeah.
When you left Citi Field that night, what were you thinking? Did you think there was a decent chance that would be the last time you left as a Met?
Yeah, I had to think that way. I was trying to soak everything in for the pure fact of, if this is the last time, then I want to remember it. I want to, kind of soak this in, this moment. And so I did have to leave, that day and that week, kind of with the feeling of, all right, this might be the end of this chapter and the start of another. And it kind of was in a way, but also now we get to continue. Now we get to continue this great journey that we've been on with this organization, and I want to see it through to a World Series. Like I said in the press conference, the culmination of a World Series, on top of this would be the ultimate really goal and the ultimate thing to accomplish here for me, for this organization.
Brandon, I don't know how much time you've spent reflecting on where you came from, but you and I have talked over the years. Your dad has talked about the story when you were in AAA and things weren't going well, and you sat in a parking lot and said, all right, maybe this is the end of the road for me.
Yep.
Do you ever think back in recent days on that moment and realize that through hard work and determination, you've turned yourself into the type of player at the major league level who could sign an 8-year, $162 million contract?
Yeah, no, I definitely have been thinking on that a lot lately. Just how different the start to finish of getting to the big leagues, and then how now we're signing this contract has turned out. And like you said, it was just from a lot of help from other people. I definitely would not be in this situation without people in my life that pushed me in the right direction, or gave me these small little thoughts to focus on, and there's honestly too many to name right now, but I wouldn't be here without them. And then secondly, trying to never being okay with just like being complacent with where you're at. Trying to always get a little bit more out of myself, trying to overturn that other stone, figure out where can I improve, how can I improve that, where do I need to challenge myself, and trying to really not be that guy that at 5 o'clock looks really good, but that guy that at 7 o'clock actually produces something. And that's what I always wanted to be, and that's what I always wanted out of myself. And so definitely looking back on that, it's been quite a journey, and it's one that's hard to believe even right now. Like I said, it hasn't like fully set in what's just happened, because we've been going from here to there, doing the physicals and coming back from the West Coast and all of that good stuff. And it's been an amazing process, but it hasn't really sunk in fully. But that story is something that I'm really proud of, and it's something that I want to impress on others and to kids coming up, that, you know, you don't have to be defined by where you're from or you know, how much baseball you've played, or, you know, this or that, but you can, you know, make yourself better on a daily basis. And when you do that, it turns out to bigger things over a longer term. And so I'm very, very proud of where we started and where we are now. But I always think, you know, again, with that same personality, I'm going to try and get more out of myself throughout this whole contract. And I look forward to that challenge.
Brandon, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Chelsea. And I look forward to many more conversations now.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Steve. Thanks for having me.